Okay, let's see your board glasses. Show me your board glasses. Yep.
Don't you love them?
I love them. They really light up your spot, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's like...
Ladies in here know how to sew.
Right.
Because normally when you go to a class, you have a half a dozen or so of them asking questions over and over again.
Right.
And it really wasn't like that in here,
No.
so it was nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I told, when I announced it to the dealers, I said, this is for advanced level sewers. And what I mean by that is
makes a difference.
they have to know their sewing machine inside and out.
Right.
Because if they don't, they're going to hold themselves up.
Right.
So we want the world to know, when you attend a class like this, know your sewing machine. If you bought a machine and you didn't go back for lessons, do it before the class.
Right.
Yes. So.
Still in labor.
You're still in labor?
Not for long, no.
Let's see.
Well, it's gorgeous.
Very nice. Very nice. That's gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Open your zipper. Show them how easy it is.
Oh yeah, now that it's in the right direction, it works really, really well. If you twist it around, it doesn't work quite so nicely.
There you go.
Yay.
Kelly,
We're getting
you
there.
giving birth?
We are indeed. I even got a little bling on mine.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I was going to tell you when to do that.
I
Yeah.
kind of figured that one out.
Yeah. I like your little bling addition. That's very nice. Is that a pin, a brooch?
Yeah, just
Gorgeous.
thank you.
Gorgeous.
A little bling bling.
Very nice.
So, check that out. And
Beautiful.
a little inside zipper. There.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
Stunning. Oh, that looks great. Stunning.
Okay, if you're,
You mean put the tassels
Beautiful.
on before the bottom?
yes, it's beautiful. Your stitching is beautiful. Look at that stitching. Just gorgeous. Just beautiful.
Pays to be picky.
How's it feel to have real corded handles and nothing tucked in the seam anymore?
I've done some cording, but not like this. This is just cat's meow.
It is.
Yes.
Everything I needed, you know, I read your book. I can do that, but I really, really wanted to get the hands-on with it.
Oh, by the way, do you have your little clutch you made?
Oh yeah, you want to see it?
Tell our audience what you combined.
Okay, this was Christopher's last book. Or let's see.
The Pillows book.
From your Pillows book I didn't, but from your other book, where
Celebrity bags?
Celebrity bags, making the clutch. But yes, the pillows. You had a technique in there.
The punching.
With the embellisher.
Is this the punch?
punches.
Is
This
you
the
punching on this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So and this one we talked about that.
So you combined the Pillows book with the Celebrity Bags book. You punched
Punch
and then
the fabric and then you re-embroider it on whichever
Right,
embroidery
which
machine
is
you've
gorgeous.
got. Then you're going to make the clutch just like you did.
Yeah,
This
look at
one I
that
did
texture.
add a little bit of a gusset, but look at this.
Look at that texture. It's
And
absolutely
on the-
beautiful.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it wears like iron. I was surprised because we have one out front that we've had out front as a display for probably 10, 11 months now, at least. And it's worn like Teflon. It's just worn beautifully. Now, I've made a few of these. I do like the idea of re-embroidering on it because
Right.
it does sort of hold it together a little bit. We
Right.
talked about that. But it gives it a beautiful look. And after you do that embroidery, it's going to sort of speak to you. You know, once you make the fabric up, each piece of fabric turns out differently. And it's going to speak to you and sort of tell you what it wants.
It's absolutely beautiful.
You wait and put the rhinestones on until you have the bag done, of course, unless you
So-
like stitching on rhinestones.
And what you did is you took the fabric manipulation techniques that I teach, and
Absolutely.
you did it on your embellisher, okay, which is a felting machine, for those who don't know what it is. Embellisher is a baby lock felting machine, like
Right.
they call the embellisher,
Right.
okay? And then you took the ideas from the Celebrity Bags book, and you made this beautiful clutch. Let's see inside, babe.
The inside is
Just beautiful.
And, you know, the zipper.
And a zipper
The
pocket.
zipper pocket.
Look at that. And it's lined, too.
Absolutely. And this
Beautiful.
one I figured out, and it wasn't the easiest, but how to put a little gusset on it.
Awesome. Very good. So you added your own little flair to it.
Yeah, and then we figured out on this one, this is
And I love that little bow.
bow
with
comes
the
off
magnet.
with a magnet that you build a pocket inside. Otherwise, your magnet's going to shift.
Right.
You know, the glue's going to come undone. And that way, you can make it plain. You can do this
Right.
bow. You can do any bow you want, or you could even put on a buckle if you want, maybe rhinestone buckle, something along that line, whatever you care to have.
Nice job.
They're awesome gifts.
Nice job.
Awesome gifts.
They are
I
awesome,
love,
yeah.
and that's about it.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I could see you in a nice little gown going out to an evening special occasion dinner with that.
Or jeans.
And and with the crystals on it, it really gives it sparkle.
So, yeah, it just pops. It doesn't it from across the room. It just
Just gives it that sparkle. Yep. Nice
It
job.
does. You really don't see them.
Beautiful.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
I do love. You're welcome.
Learned is how to correctly install the zipper between the face of the bag and the lining. That's been one of my main glitches. I've not been able to successfully do that it looks custom or designer and not homemade. So I am extremely pleased that I now can do that, and it's going to look fabulous. And all my friends are going to be very jealous.
They will be, won't they?
Yes.
And I understand you're a trekker.
Yes, I am. Yes. Yes.
Tell me about your costumes you made.
I made these quite some time ago because I have a girlfriend whose husband looks like Scotty, and she bought the patterns from some convention. She said, I can't figure these out. I think you can do it. Well, they're not standard patterns. Anyway, long story short, I did figure them out. She did wear them. She did present them to the people that did the costumes. And there were only 2 small pieces that I had missed. There were 3/4 of an inch quilting on the sleeves. And because it was the original Star Trek, you laid the lapels down and it revealed the white. What I didn't know was that there was chain installed between the snaps on the black binding on that. And that's the only thing I missed. And I told her, I said, Pat, why did you do that? She said, because if I'd have told you, you'd have never done the costumes. And I said, that's right. That kind of pressure makes me crazy. But
they come
I
out
did
great,
it.
though, didn't they?
They did, yes. And I'm
And
very
you-
proud of that.
Yeah, that's fun, huh?
It was super fun. And to actually know that she did submit them and that was the only 2 things that was wrong, that just gave me the inspiration to do, well, what else can I do?
So, and creating a costume like that, you actually garment sewing
Yes, yes.
with lots of detail, which is what us sewers like, is to learn detail.
Is detail. And I come from my dad was a drafter and he had a drafting school, so he has raised all of us detail oriented because it's the details that make the difference.
Absolutely right.
And I can't tell you the amount of animal costumes I've made. It was a tradition at Labor Day picnic, come see Aunt Diane, because then I have 6 costumes to make in 6 weeks' time for all the kids to go trick-or-treating.
Wow.
So I've done unicorns, pterodactyls, Care Bears, the whole gamut.
Well, I'm going to thank you for being in the class.
Thank you.
You're doing wonderful.
Thank you, Christopher. I'm so happy to be here.
And look for yourself on YouTube. Say hi to the world.
Hello, world. It's super to be here. Really super.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher.
Hi, I'm Janice from Ellicott City Sovac. Look what my students did today. We did it with Christopher. Yay! Baby love! Yay! Bye!